Howdy lads, welcome back to another Gates of Hell PvP match. This time it is a 3v3 on Carpathians. It is myself, Josh and Hatman Spider versus the Birdman, BCCS and Death from Above. It's late war, I'm the German faction and I've gone for the irregular doctrine. So something a bit different because I don't usually go for that doctrine. But getting a 3v3 in, how good? Don't play too many 3v3s just because connection can be a bit of an issue, but I do definitely enjoy them when you get to. I feel like the bigger the team game, the more like support equipment and stuff you get to see, and yeah, no, it's just interesting. I haven't played a lot of these maps either, but as you can see, I'm heading out to the southeast. And one thing to note about this map is the pathfinding is a bit dicky, especially with vehicles, because you're going up like cliffs. If you head out to the left, or I think the northwest is basically the same. But yeah, you can see all the like hills and such, and yeah, your tanks kind of do stupid things going up there. So just take note of that. But I'm hoping to get to this southeastern point first. Looks like I think Spider went middle. So if you don't know Hatman Spider, he does have a YouTube channel as well. He hasn't posted in a little bit on there. I think he's having a bit of a break from or he's been busy with work or whatever he's been doing, but make sure you go check out his channel and give him a sub. Hopefully it kicks him into gear and gets him putting videos out again. But the one bad thing I must say about these 3v3 maps is it takes ages to get to where you need to get to, which is very annoying. Now, reinforcing can be a massive issue as well. Yes, it's an issue for both, but if you get that first squad wiped and you haven't got another squad coming up ASAP, it can actually screw you really badly in a 3v3. But I've managed to make it there pretty quickly. My opponent is nowhere to be found, so gives me a little bit of time to, put some guys in better spots and cement myself in that position. Turn this up a little bit. There we go. I do like the infantry that you get with the irregular squad. The irregular doctrine, I should say. So, they're fighting out on the northwest there, as you can see. I've been left alone so far on the southeast. No idea where my opponent is, or even if one will come. And infantry got stuck on the hill there, as you can see. Another thing about this map, they will just get stuck running up every now and then. Odd, I know. But I'm just trying to get myself ready for the push. I know he will be coming, so I'm hoping to get a sniper up there early so that I'm, ready to go. If he brings elite infantry up, the sniper will still kill him in one shot, so. I'm also sending this guy up because I'm very vulnerable on this point. If he decides to push a whole infantry squad from his closest point south to my closest point east, he will take that in a second, so. Don't want to leave it to chance. Just pushing a guy up so I can get eyes. That way it gives me a little bit more time to react. Yes, I still can't reinforce it in time if he does decide to push for it, but who knows if he will. But we finally got some action out here on the southeast. So he's actually coming from the high ground, which I like. I do like that move. There's two other avenues he could have come, and they both mean he has to run uphill, whereas he's actually gone up on top of the hill, and then he's coming down, as you can see. So he could also come from the left there in that little valley, and the right there down that road. But I think he picked the better spot. Now, Spider was asking me to push from up over this hill. I said I would, I just didn't have the infantry at the moment, as you can tell. I can't get any more squads. I'm basically just biding my time. I told him that I will push there eventually and help him out. The sniper got stuck. So we're getting him on his way. My guys are doing quite well, actually. I've managed to hold off his first assault. But it's reasonably quiet at the moment, so there'll more than likely be another one on the way. So I've got another squad coming up, and as you can see, they've actually got an engineer in there. I'm going to use him. And I'm going to get some barbed wire dug. Just to make it a little bit harder. If he tries to push this point, his infantry's going to get stuck. I'm not sure if they can run up those like little cliff faces. If they can, they're going to run stupidly slow and will be easy targets for all my infantry. So that's the idea there. I had a spare moment. He wasn't pushing there, so I was going to set up some defenses. But 5 minutes in, 354 to 268 our way. And I brought out the Panzer 1 Oust F. Now this thing is quite sneaky. A lot of people don't actually realise this has 80 millimeters of frontal armour. That is hectic for a vehicle at this stage. It's only got 2 dual machine guns. Like, it's only got a dual machine gun on it. I was going to say 2 dual machine guns. A pair of dual machine guns. So don't go, you know, expecting it to just sit at the front line for ages and not die, because, you know, a tank will kill it quite easily still. But having 80 mil of frontal armor at the front means you can be a little bit more risky with it, especially early. It is actually quite a good little tank. It can be a pain in the ass to kill, if used correctly. And the machine guns do shred. But yes, it is very slow and very vulnerable, so just be careful with that. But give it a go if you haven't, because it is quite cool to have a Panzer 1 that can, you know, take shots to the face from T-50s and stuff. So Spider's got the Scorched Earth DLC doctrine, hence why he's got the short barrel SDK. I don't know what Josh went for. As you can see, another soldier's gotten stuck out there on the east. Well, that might be my officer, actually. So Spider went to push over from that hill, because I was taking too long. Do I have a squad? The squad there now, sorry. Can't talk this morning, Jesus. I've just woken up, so apologies. It's pretty slow on my side so far. I feel like Josh over on the northwest has copped a fair chunk of it, and Spider's got his work cut out for him in the middle there. There is a push coming. He's brought up a machine gun truck, a Dushka truck I think it is. I don't really have much that can counter that, but it is an open top vehicle, so yeah, this got stuck. As I was saying, a bit dicky moving around on this map, so something to be careful of. So I'm just going to sit that on that point. I was expecting a push at some point, and I can still help out in the middle from behind the barbed wire, so it'll be good. I've got my sniper up. He'll hopefully take out a few of the infantry before they get there. I'm just trying to spread out my Panzerfaust so that I have a chance of killing that truck wherever it comes. He's actually brought out a T-70 as well. He's gone for a pretty decent push with the tank and the Dushka. I quite like that combination. The Dushka's covering the tank from getting hit by Panzerfaust and such, while the tank does what the tank does. So yes, I did like that push. Probably should have put a few infantrymen out there with it, but the Dushka is eyes, so that'll spot anything that needs to be spotted. I'm just trying to get them out of the way. I'm going to pull the sniper back. I don't want to lose him. And I've just got to halt this squad that's pushing up. There's no point running it over the hill. I do still have the point, but the odds of me keeping everyone alive are very slim at the moment, so I'll hold them back. I won't let them run straight over the hill into their deaths. So you can see me just keeping them out of the way. I'm going to have a go at this T-70. That's the other problem with getting the Panzer 1. Obviously, I can't take out any tanks if they bring them. And on this map, it is a bit of a nightmare to move a tank, especially one of Slod's Panzer 1 out here. So that's why I pushed it over to where I did. Could have used it out there, though. So he's pushing the Dushka up on me. I think he's feeling pretty confident. But we've dealt with that. Now I'm going to push the boys on. I'm going to get old mate repairing that. We're going to hopefully stop him from taking this point. Looks like we will. Happy days. Then we're going to get some Fulscher... Oh, sorry. Yeah, Fallschirmjäger Pioneer squads. So some elite imp. I find elite infantry are good because you can sit them on a point, and once you start getting attacked, you don't have to urgently look because they can kind of hold their own for a while. But 10 minutes in, 489 to 226 our way. We are currently on the back foot though. We only hold 2 positions, and they are currently capping the middle. I'm recapping the southeast, but even with that, we don't have enough. So I've decided I'm going to push over the hill here and help out Spider. I will recap that spot on the southeast. I am reinforcing it, so we should be fine. So looks like he's got a bit there waiting for me. Not the smartest push on my part. It's almost ambushed, but I've gotten enough on there to get the cap. So still did what I wanted to do. That's fine. I'll throw my smoke grenade, hide them there, and I'll leave it at that. I need to get these lads on the point. I always say if you've got guys around the circle and you're even or you're losing by 1, just get them on there and get the cap happening. All you need to focus on. Keep the points ticking. Don't worry about a soldier dying. Just throw smoke, get them on there, get another squad up there to reinforce it. As you can see, I'm just mucking around with the sniper trying to keep him alive. But now the elite squad is here. Excuse me, sorry, I had to sneeze. So the sniper's getting to work, getting some kills, exactly what we want. And he has brought out a BA6. So I do have to be careful of that, because that can still wipe all my infantry. I'm just getting them down now. They should slaughter any infantry he brings at me. And his BA6 can't see me. I do have multiple Panzerschrecks, so I'm going to rush one of them to the left, see if I can't kind of meet that BA6 before it gets into the point. I'm also bringing my sniper up on top of that rock to try and clear out the point a little bit. See me though, rough gig, and there is a plane coming. So I figured he was going to bomb where I was. Now I've told them to leave, and I don't know what it is with this game lately, but they just kind of muck around too much. Like I asked them to leave, just start sprinting boys. Don't dance in circles, just run. So I did lose one of them, which was unfortunate. But he didn't do too much with that bomb, so I wasn't too unhappy. I'm bringing up another Fallschirm squad. It's a Fallschirm Aufklärer squad or something. But I'll get the elite imp straight back on there. They'll cap that. Happy days. And they should hold their own for quite a while. I've also got the Dushka truck that he rushed at me. So I'm going to put that on the point, do some damage. And now I'm going to destroy this. So as you can see, it's just eating a shot, but no infantry around it, so all the time in the world. Finish it off. And I'll leave him out there. That way, if he tries to do that again, I'm good. So, don't really care if the Dushka lives or dies, so just going to leave it in the middle of the point, let it shoot things. Sniper is doing very well. So I noticed he had some lads that were just over the hill here. So I figured I'd try and get my Panzer 1 over with a few sneaky shots. Just having a look for him at the minute. only got one, but scared him off enough. Still helps. So he's actually brought out a mortar on me. Good call, I think. I think this is a good map for a mortar. Lots of places to hide it. 15 minutes in though, 477 to 327 our way. Now bringing out the 15 centimeter SIG. Thing is elite. It's the same gun as a Sternpanzer. Just obviously you're cruising around with it on wheels. So rolling this back. Obviously, at this point, there is plenty that can penetrate 80mm frontal armor, so there's no point leaving it in a dumb position. So the beauty of having Fallschirmjägers on here, elite troops, is even when the mortars land reasonably close to them, it won't kill them. I can, you know, keep healing them and keep them alive. So that is a good thing about having elite troops, but at the same time they're expensive, and you obviously still will lose them over time. So yeah. On one hand it's good, but on the other hand you still don't want the mortar just killing all your dudes. I'm trying to get the mortar to shoot at things you can actually see. The sniper, sorry. So I decided to get my own mortar, because I thought, F you want to mortar me, I'm going to mortar you back. He's going to get to work. Might take him a while to get up there though. And I thought the SIG would be really good. That's a scratch on the chair. Would be really good on this little hill here. I thought this would be an awesome spot for it. So I've got soldiers there to cover it. Make sure it doesn't, rushed. A couple of Hauptmann spiders guys in the foxholes there. And if he pushes a tank up, I should be able to smack it pretty easily from where I am. I'll put it on hold fire. Now I didn't know where his infantry was hiding. So I figured I'd just try and get a shot. Do it at some point, I think. No, I don't. I'm holding off. But he has a lot of infantry in the point, but it's not very good infantry, I don't think. Sniper's still getting to work. The beauty of elite inf, you can have barely any of them on the point and still hold it. He'd have more soldiers on the point than I would right now, but my elite inf are worth more points wise than his. So more Fallschirmjägers. Keep pumping them out. As soon as you get to a relatively comfortable position where you don't need the infantry up, start going for elite infantry. I think it's a good time to go for elite infantry when you're set on a point. You don't 100% need the infantry. That way you can kind of prepare a defense on that position. Just trying to see what was there. There was nothing. Also wanted to destroy that building. Yeah, don't mind me, just mucking about. It looks like they're all kind of hiding closer to me where I can't hit. It's all good. I'm just getting a couple of infantrymen out. I'll leave that there. Save it for a rainy day. Now someone's pinged, I think, a tank. Now I should be able to get shots on that as well. I think Spider was sound whoring over on the southwest and heard the tracks. So I'm going to turn over and see if I can't have a look at it, but he's pretty far away, so don't think I'm going to get there. I do have multiple Panzerschrecks here though, so I am prepared. As you can see, he's actually pushed up around and he's come at me from exact southeast with a full squad. Smart move on his part. I thought that was a brilliant move. Because he's caught me completely off guard, swung all the way around my defenses. Yeah, I've been fighting very linear on this point, and I've left my flank very, very underguarded. And he's taken full advantage of it, which we love to see. And my mortar's firing as well, which is good. do have a squad moving out to the southeast. So I had a squad coming up, luckily. I'm going to rush them over. And as you can see, I'm getting the Panther 1 to rush over finally as well. I should have done this ages ago. But that's okay. Fallschirmjäger will make quick work of all these boys out here. And as you can see, doing a bit of leapfrogging. So while one squad's getting shots down, or one half of the squad's getting shots down, the other half is running to a better position so that they can get shots down to help the other half advance. My infantry is slaughtering his though. We are even on the point. I've got lots of infantry to reinforce, so I wasn't too worried, but 20 minutes in, or 21, too much now. 656 to 233 our way. Trying to really take control of the match. Now you hear that mortar? He actually had it firing at my SIG. I didn't realise. He just had it auto firing there, hoping he'd eventually kill it. And he got... Oh, he actually hit him. I didn't notice at the time. Rude. But Panzer 1 is here. Dual MG34s. 80mm frontal armor is insane. You'd think it'd be so OP. So to put it into perspective for you, a US bazooka can only penetrate 60mm. So if you're a US bazooka dude, you can't actually penetrate the front of that. So I'm just going to start counter-mortaring. So it's actually further back, I think. I don't reckon it was that close. But any soldiers he has hiding there will get hit. There's also got an infantry gun back there, which isn't good because they are very deadly. So that was a very good buy. He's actually a pretty good player. He played it very much like a 1v1 with his vehicles. Like a lot of people will rush vehicles around to try and catch off guard. But yeah, this is where I caught it. But my vehicle's already been destroyed and I don't have enough infantry to run away. It all went to shit. SIG did almost nothing. It did literally nothing. Didn't kill a single soldier. I'm going to try and get the infantry on there, run away. See, he's bringing the KV-85 over. Get there, son! So we'll get them back. Or try to. And now I'm going to prepare for this tank. So, I don't think this was the buy. He shouldn't have got a tank. I believe he's the all-round faction, because he's got the KV-85. He had a T-70. So, instead of the KV-85, he could have got the Arty Signaler, which would have been way better for him. He would have kicked me off that point. It would have been a struggle for me to hold onto that point, purely because every time I pushed back on, he just pushed me straight back off. I think he made a bad call there. I'm just trying to hide. He's actually coming to me, so there's no point me rushing him too much. There we go. Good shot, right on the turn turret. Finish him off. He's actually capping. But I've plenty of lads there, so I'm going to push up. They've also been pushed back on that western side as well. And now he's bringing another plane out. Now that actually gave me an idea. I had an extra 10 points because I wanted the rockets at the end. Sorry, I've just revealed what I get. But I had 10 points left and figured I'd use it on the airstrike to see if I can't get the mortar and infantry gun. Now, because there's already a plane on the map, I figured he wouldn't actually hear mine, so there's a chance he doesn't notice it's coming. And, luckily for me, he didn't. So that was a brutal one. That's pretty much the nail in the coffin there. So Spider did bring up his SDK to deal with the tank as well, but it was already dead. Now this got stuck. I couldn't get it because the sandbags were in the way, so the infantry couldn't get on the gun to get it out. So I was gonna get on the car, fix it, and tow it. But 25 minutes in, 900 to 93 our way. And bringing up the 300mm rockets. I love rockets. They're cool.
Wann geht's los?
So yeah, I was dicking around with this for a bit, but not to be. But he's actually capping now. I don't know if he has a officer on the point, because I've got a lot of infantry. Or a lot of decent infantry. I have no idea where they are. But I do have that Panther 1 there still, so I'll move that up. Sniper's still getting shots. Actually, no, my sniper's dead now. Rough. I am actually lacking infantry there now. He must have brought an elite squad up as well. Yeah, I know what was going on with the truck here. As I said, this map's a bit, yeah, finicky. But rockets are set. Let's bring the pain. Eventually, when, you know, hell freezes over, we'll bring the pain. There we go. So I did it a little bit lower so that they wouldn't just overshoot. I think I undershot it a little. Didn't really hit much, but that's game. Thanks for watching. GG, lads. Cheers.